You know, when it comes to your money, you're faced with a really fundamental choice. Are you going to let it just sit there, or are you going to put it to work? Today, we're going to dig into that exact question, and you'll see the incredible power of investing and why just saving your money might not be the safe bet you think it is.
All right, let's paint a picture here. Imagine two friends, Robbie and Suresh. Now, both of them are smart, they're hard workers. Robbie, he takes every spare rupee he has and carefully puts it in his savings account. Suresh, on the other hand, does something a little different. He diligently invests his money. Now, on the surface, it seems like they're doing the same thing, right? Being responsible. But where they end up financially, well, that's going to be a whole different story.
So what's the big problem with Ravi's strategy? I mean, it seems safe. The biggest issue, the first major hurdle he faces, is something that's working against all of us, all the time. It's like a silent thief, and its name is inflation.
And I know what you're thinking, 'cause it's what we're all taught. Robbie's money is in the bank. It's not in some risky stock market. I mean, that's the definition of safe, isn't it? Well, yeah and no. The amount of money in his account is safe, sure. But what that money can actually buy, that's another story entirely. And that's where inflation crashes the party. Put simply, it's the reason a movie ticket that cost you, say, 100 rupees 10 years ago might cost you 300 or more today. It's just this steady upward creep in the cost of pretty much everything, which means every single rupee you save buys a little bit less next year, and even less the year after that.
That's really the perfect way to describe it. A silent thief. It doesn't kick down your door or set off an alarm. It just quietly, constantly, and relentlessly eats away at the value of the money that Robbie has worked so incredibly hard to put aside.
Let's just look at the raw numbers for a second. Let's say Robbie's bank gives him a 4% interest rate on his savings. That sounds okay, right? Better than nothing. But if the cost of living, inflation, is going up by 5.5%, then he's actually going backwards. He's losing 1.5% of his money's real value every single year. His savings account is growing, but his ability to buy things with it is shrinking.
So if Ravi is in this losing battle against the silent thief, what about his friend Suresh? Well, Suresh has a secret weapon, a force that's so incredibly powerful, some have called it the eighth wonder of the world, and that's the magic of compounding.
This quote says it all, doesn't it? Compounding is really just your money making babies. It's earning returns not just on the money you first put in, but on the returns themselves. So your money starts making money, and then that money starts making even more money. It's a snowball effect.
To really see this in action, let's bring a couple more characters into our story. Meet Priya, who we'll call the early bird, and her friend Kavya, the procrastinator.
Okay, so check this out. Priya starts investing when she's 25. She does this for just 10 years. Then, at 35, she stops. She doesn't add another rupee. That same year, at 35, Kavya starts investing the exact same amount Priya was putting in. The only real difference? Priya gave her money a 10-year head start to grow.
And the result when they both turn 60? I mean, look at this. It is not even close. Priya's wealth is just massive compared to Kavya's. And why? It's all because her money had an extra decade for that compounding magic to work. This proves one of the most important rules in finance. Time in the market is way more important than timing the market.
Okay, let's bring this all home. We've seen the villain, inflation, and we've seen the superpower, compounding. It's time for the final verdict, saving versus investing.
This table really lays it all out pretty clearly. Now, it's not about one being good and the other bad. They're just different tools for different jobs. Saving is absolutely essential for your emergency fund, for short-term goals. You need that cash to be safe and easy to get to. But investing, that's for the long game. That's your tool for building actual wealth, for beating inflation, for hitting those huge life goals. Yeah, it comes with more risk, but that risk is the price you pay for a much, much higher potential for growth. So we followed all these stories, Ravi, Suresh, Priya, Kavya, but now it's time to turn the camera around and focus on the most important story here, yours. It's about deciding which story you want to write for your own financial future. And if you do decide to walk the investor's path, you should know that getting started has never been easier. You've got things like systematic investment plans, or SIPs, which are just a fantastic way to invest small amounts regularly. From there, you can learn about owning pieces of great companies through stocks, or maybe even tangible things like real estate or gold. The point isn't to become an expert overnight, it's just to take that first step.
And please, remember this. This isn't just about chasing numbers in an account.
Taking control of your financial life through investing, it's about building a foundation. It's about security. It's about giving your future self options and the real peace of mind that comes with knowing you're prepared. So I'll just leave you with this one last question to think about. Fast forward 10 years from today. Whose story are you living? Will you be Ravi, the diligent saver who's unknowingly losing ground, or will you be Suresh, the diligent investor who's building a future? The choice, as they say, is yours, and the best time to make it is right now.